And we back. Today we have a long-awaited challenge, man. A week ago, I told y'all that I wanted to do a rebuilding challenge where I decide to trade for guys that I've never really traded for before. And you guys love that idea, man. You know, Kenny, your rebuilds are fire, trust me. But we're tired of seeing Bam Adebayo. We're tired of seeing Ben Simmons, Devin Booker. We're tired of seeing these players. So today's video, I'm going to try to put together a roster of players that I either A, have never traded for, or B, have only traded for maybe 1 or 2 times throughout the course of NBA 2K20. So it should be a lot of fun. We see different combinations of lineups. No Porzingis either. That's tough. That's tough. So one thing I need from y'all is to leave a like on the video. As always, leaving a like helps the team grow. And if you new around here, subscribe, bro. I was looking at my statistics and 65% now, 65% of the people that have watched my videos this month are not subscribed. So if you're watching my video and right beneath me, there's a little red button that says subscribe. Hit that button, baby. You'll never miss a video again. Hit the bell too if you're new around here, just to ensure that you never miss a video. But now let's try to get to the rebuild. Y'all know the way we do things around here. We have to randomly select our team, and it is a fantasy draft. So I'm gonna stop in 3, in 2, and 1. I'm running with the Nuggets in today's video. I don't know if I've ran with the Nuggets recently, so that's a cool one. And we're gonna end up with one of the last picks in the draft. That's like 3 videos in a row I've had a pick that was 25 or lower. Come on, dog. What happened to me getting all the top picks? And I will not be drafting. I'm gonna let my assistant GM do the work, and then I'll be back. So here we are. Let's see what type of roster they put together. Chris Middleton, De'Aaron Fox, Lou Will, Jared Allen, Harry Giles, Kyle Kuzma, Dorian Finney-Smith, Tyreek. Ew, come on. Who drafted this team? All right, that's a bad team, but that's what this rebuild is about. So the main reason I'm thinking, or the main way I rebuild my team today, is finding players to trade for myself. Now, the reason why we always figure out a way to get certain players is because we always use Trade Finder, because it's easy to do that. And in Trade Finder, it's always going to give these, look, there's Porzingis. It's always going to give a certain player. But instead of that, I'm just going to go throughout the league and be like, you know what? It'd be cool if this player is my point guard. It'd be cool if this player is my shooting guard, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're about to do. Let me figure out who my star is going to be. I don't really trade for Chris Middleton in 2K20 because his contract is horrendous, and he don't really perform that well in 2K for me to be paying him Tobias Harris type money. It's weird that I thought of Tobias Harris and not, you know, one of the greater players making big money, but you get what I'm saying. So who's a guy that I don't really... Okay, let's look at the top guys. We won't be able to trade for LeBron, James Harden, Giannis, Luka, Anthony Davis, Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Kyrie Irving. All of these guys are probably off the board. I haven't traded. I think I've traded for Joel Embiid like 1 or 2 times. Sometimes he's untouchable, sometimes he's not. So I'll add him to the list, but maybe he's untouchable this year. Jokic is a guy I've traded for plenty of times. We're going to avoid that. Karl-Anthony Towns is a guy I always try to trade for, but I'm never really able to. Trae Young's always untouchable. Paul George has ended up in the video the last couple times. Klay Thompson, no. I don't think I normally trade for Russell Westbrook. Sure, add him to the list. Pascal Siakam, always. Bradley Beal, always. See, like, I would love to have a Jimmy Butler type player, but bro, if we take a look at the contract, I'm not trying to put this much money into one player, especially if he's not a superstar. So I can't put him on the list. Why do I feel like I trade for all of these players equally? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've traded for at least all of these players a couple times. Jrue Holiday, I don't really trade for Jrue Holiday, but like, do I want to pay $27 million for 83 overall? I probably don't, and try to win it and win a championship. That's the big thing. I have to win a championship. So as much as I would like to have Jrue Holiday on my roster, it just don't make sense financially to put that much money into one player when he's probably not out here winning us a championship. I'm going to trade Tyreke Evans for Goran Dragic. Swapping first-round picks. I'm throwing an extra second in. Why am I doing this trade? Because I don't really remember having Goran Dragic on the roster before. And now I got him. Wow. First trade of somebody I don't normally get. Chris Middleton, bro. Again, I don't normally trade for him. So there's a world where he's safe. But like the 30 mil, bro. Gorgie Jang gotta go. All right, let's just make some moves. I'm gonna look Trade Finder, see what goes on. Gorgie Jang and De'Aaron in the first. All right. So, again, the goal is to win a championship year 1. So, here's my trade. Russell Westbrook, Josh Richardson coming to the team. Josh Richardson has to get flipped because I do trade for him kind of often. But Russell Westbrook is going to be our star player, and we're going to have to build our team around Russ. So, I'll take that. I think that's a good trade. We didn't give up. I mean, we gave up a lot, but we didn't give up a lot at the same time as far as, like, future assets. So, like, we still have, like, Zach Collins and 4 first-round picks to trade later. Chris Middleton, Zach Collins in the first. I saw a trade that was for Jimmy Butler. Then I had flashbacks. The last time I traded for Jimmy Butler, he averaged like 13 points per game for us, and we were paying him the max. I can't have that again. So I'm going to try to trade for Klay Thompson, get some shooting alongside Russell Westbrook, because that's the type of team we need to build. I'll give y'all a first in this. I mean, we're giving you Chris Middleton, who's, you know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton is really good right now. How about I throw you a second, then I give you Kyle Kuzma, and then another second. 2 seconds. 2 firsts. And then a second. Huh. Okay. How about I just go trade finder him? They want Russell Westbrook. In every situation, they want Russell Westbrook. I, for the life of me, can't do that, Kings. Why are you doing this? Like, I will give you. Why do you not want Chris Middleton? What's wrong with Chris Middleton? Okay, so I need this workaround. I'm going to trade for Fred VanVleet. Right? Trade finder Freddie. They want Lou Will, Jared Allen. These two boys. Which trade do I do? Which trade? I get an Alec Burks in this trade. I'll do this trade. Right? The Kings, on the Kings list of players that they want, Freddie was priority number 1. So I'm going to go back to the Kings. Hey, we got a player for you. We'll give you Chris Middleton. We'll give you Fred VanVleet. And a first. And a second. And another second. And Alec Burks. Where's Alec Burks? And Alec Burks. And you give us back. You give us back Royce O'Neal. Why is Klay Thompson so valuable? These are 2 very good players. These are 2 very good players here. And then another pick. Did I overpay? Yes. I just wanted Klay Thompson on my roster. I couldn't keep Freddie. I needed Klay Thompson in that situation. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, I overpaid. Did Kenny get finesse? Probably. The only way to find out if I got finesse is to see who wins the championship. Are the Kings going to win the championship with a roster of Chris Middleton, Steven Adams, Fred VanVleet, Deion? Actually, they not going to win the championship, but look at these young core they got. Oh, snap. They got Sabonis too, yo. We may have to run into the Kings in the playoffs or something. They got a nice young core there. Okay, so we have our guards. Let's go figure out what we do about this big position. With our money being wrapped up to these 2 guys, I'm going to have to go try to find a big that is cheap. I already have Jared Allen, who's cool. And he fits the challenge because I don't really trade for him. But if I can find another cheap... Another cheap center, Montrez. I love those guys, but I can't do that one. Mitchell Robinson. It's all right. Dwight Howard. I would add Dwight Howard to the list. He plays for the Wiz. So let's go talk to the Wiz about Dwight. I mean, he'll just be our backup big over Jared Allen, or they decide who they want to start. It don't really matter to me. They want a first and Royce O'Neal. They want Jared Allen, Lou Will. I think I could somehow pull this trade off without giving up a first round pick. Am I crazy for thinking that? I'll give you Pat Connaughton. They want that first, but instead of that first, I give you 2 seconds. They want that first really bad. I don't want to give you that first. But if I have to, I will. Okay, if I have to. Wait, was there another trade that didn't deal with a first? A second, but that's giving up the guy that we want him to play with. So yeah, I'll just do this trade. I'm gonna do a trade right now that's gonna give us a future first for another trade. Like Josh Richardson, I would love to keep him on the roster, but I trade for him way too often. So I could do a trade like this to get another first round pick for a future trade, or trade it for 2 first round picks for the Houston Rockets deal. Houston, thank you, finessed. Okay, all right. So we have our center rotation. We need to find a forward that's not Kyle Kuzma that I like more. And Lou Will ended up in my last video. Lou Will, Nick Stauskas in the first. I think Aaron Gordon will be an interesting addition to the team. I don't know if we have the money. Yeah, we won't really have the money to match his contract. I'll add him to the list either way, and we'll try to figure something out. Larry Marketing, he's a cheaper player. Christian Wood. Oh, Christian Wood would fit this team perfectly. He plays for the Trailblazers right now. Let's go talk to them about Christian Wood. He's just 80 overall. He's making $1 million. Now watch me do this. I'm going to give you Pat Connaughton. They want a first. They'll give us Tomas Satoransky in this deal. I don't know if I want Tomas Satoransky. I'll give you a first. They want Tomas Satoransky. They want to give us Tomas Satoransky. If anything, I just trade Tomas. Yeah, deal. Deal. All right. So we have that. We have that. Christian Wood will be our power forward right now. We don't have a small forward on the roster at all. So that's our next objective. And Tomas Satoransky is making about $10 million. So I want to try to find a small forward that's in that realm. I'm going to see if I can snag Buddy Hield from the Cavs. I mean, I can move Klay Thompson to the 3, Buddy Hield at the 2. That adds more space into our team. And that's what we're kind of working with when we have a guy like Russell Westbrook. The idea is to try to just get supreme amount of spacing. So I would give them... Actually, I need to give them Tomas Satoransky in this trade. I think I could keep Tomas around. And instead, I'll give you Zach Collins a pick. Oh, Zach Collins in a pick. Deal. All right. So now we have our boy Buddy. And I'm going to make Klay Thompson the small forward. Make a secondary position the shooting guard. I'm liking our roster so far. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, at this point, it's not just getting high overalls. It's trying to actually build a team around a player. Wow. Russell Westbrook. If anything, I should trade for a guy like Miles Turner right now, right? Because Miles Turner would be, again, more added spacing. Let's figure out our forward position. Because Christian Wood, I'm going to start Christian Wood, I think. Let me figure things out. Not back to trade find. I need to go back to like all players and just basically go through things. After, you know what? Let's go back to our team. Point guard position, I'm cool with keeping Lou Will. He was in my last video, but before that, I never really traded for Lou Will, so I'm cool with having him around. So our guard rotation, I'm okay with. Shooting guard rotation, I do need a better backup than DeAndre Bembry. Small forward, a better backup than Nick Stauskas. Power forward, I got to figure out. I like Christian Wood, but I don't know if I want him to be my starter or my sixth man. In the center position, I'm cool with my rotation. I'm going to trade Tomas Satoransky for Justice Winslow, and he's going to be that backup small forward. He can run some guard as well, so we'll take that for our second unit. DeAndre Bembry's again, he doesn't really fit. He's a great defender, but he can't hit a jump shot, and we need players that shoot jump shots. So he's probably being moved next. So I'm going to trade for Derek White and Denzel Valentine. I was trying to figure out if I should trade for Derek White or should I trade for Luke Kennard. Because obviously Luke Kennard is a way better shooter than Derek White, but my backup point guard is Lou Williams, so I decided to go with Derek White because he's a way better defender than Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard is literally like the worst defender in the game. And Derek White, great defender. He's only 6'4", but he plays bigger than that as far as on the defense side of the ball. He's got the badge to match. And we also get Denzel Valentine, who kind of just there. He's kind of just there. He just not going to get minutes. So, okay, so right now we have Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield, Klay Thompson. I can't have Kuz starting. I'm sorry. Christian Wood, and then Dwight Howard, Lou Will, Jared Allen, Derek White, Kyle Kuzma, and Justice Winslow finishing out the rotation. That's our roster at this moment. I'm not saying that's what we're ending with. I never really checked Jared Allen in the trade finder just because I kind of just had him safe. But I'll just check to see what's up. In the perfect world, baby, this is the trade we do in any other video or even this trade is a trade we do. But again, we can't really do that today. I forgot that Justice Winslow's making 13 mil. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it, see what's up. Actually, and I'm throwing Kyle Kuzma in that trade as well. I'm gonna trade Kyle Kuzma for Wesley Iwundu in the first round pick. Okay, I'm gonna use that first round pick to try to increase this right here, my power forward position. And I think I'm going to use Justice Winslow to do that. And I know I just got Justice Winslow. And I know my boy Smalls, shout out to Smalls, is going to be very upset that I traded for Justice Winslow just to trade him away. But that power forward position, I like Christian Wood, but I don't think he's my starting center. Not in 2K's terms. In real life, I would love to have Christian Wood as my starting center or power forward. But in 2K, I don't know if I could do that right now. So I would love to trade for Brandon Ingram, but we trade for him all the time. So I need to find who is that power forward for my roster. Like, it can be a guy that normally plays small forward that I could switch over, or it could straight up be a power forward, and it's got to be around like 13 mil a year types. It's kind of tough. I know we won't be able to trade for Jaren. It's my Aaron Gordon trade. I mentioned him earlier. Now he was added to my list of players that I want, and we're traded for him. We're traded for Aaron Gordon, and Glenn Robinson III is also coming to the roster. Now, the only problem with that trade is that it leaves our small forward position barren. But we still have that first round pick that we can use right here. And then it'll probably be the last trade of the video. Let me go to free agency and try to pick somebody up, snag somebody real quick. Who do I feel like? Sure. We'll bring in Ken Bazemore to flip him. Ken Bazemore's added to the team just to be traded away with a first round pick. Watch it happen, and it's going to work and get us a backup small forward that we like. It's going to be Troy Brown Jr., man. Troy Brown Jr., welcome to the team. Does a little bit of everything. Not great at anything, but a little bit of everything, and that's okay for our bench. So Russ, Buddy, Clay, Aaron Gordon, and Dwight Howard. When off the bench, we have Lou Will, Jared Allen, Derek White, Christian Wood, and Troy Brown Jr. And now lastly we have to do is fill out roster. As much as I would like to bring in, oh, you know what? Joakim Noah's got a job, bro. So it's got to be somebody I've never signed. So Greg Monroe, Moose, welcome to the team, brother. Backup point guard, Ryan Arcidiacono, sure. No, you want two, you're wild. No, actually, no, I don't want you on my roster. Matthew Dellavedova, yep. And then lastly, let's get a small forward like Wayne Selden Jr. Yes, no, why does he want so much? Luau? Do I see Luau dangerous? Let's go, Luau. Okay, so this is our roster. Let's see what system fits us. Space and pace, sure. We got gunners, we got shooters. Space and pace works. I'm going to go ahead and make Russell Westbrook our number 1 option, number 2 option, Clay, and then number 3 can be Buddy. And we want to run through star because I want Russell Westbrook to win another MVP as my focal point. First game of the season is a win, and Buddy Hield led us in scoring. Russell Westbrook, not a great game. Game 2 of the season, another win. Russell Westbrook has a better game. I want to win like 6th man of the year and MVP. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see how the season ended. Luka wins MVP. We won 58 games, which is good. It ain't great. Zion, Michael Carter Williams. Okay. Kawhi, Bam. Oh, look at the Bam numbers, bro. Quit playing. I mean, oh, so we got coach of the year, though. So we're probably the best team in the league. Denver Nuggets. Where? Oh, Russell Westbrook or Klay Thompson. Both of them trash? Well, I mean, all defensive team for Russell Westbrook. What type of numbers did Russ put up? 21, 7, and 6.5? Only 6.5? Oh, I probably because I made him my number 1 option, huh? Right? Yeah, probably. 6.5 is disgusting for Russell Westbrook, though. I mean, he shot as efficiently from the field as he's pretty much ever done in his career, so that's a plus. But yeah, 6.5 assists per game is not the Russell Westbrook me and you know. It just isn't. So here we go, going into the playoffs. The first round, we're going against the Dallas Mavericks, who have LeBron, Larry Marketing, and Derrick Rose. Okay, that's an easy series, right? Yep. Then we're going against the Warriors, who have Giannis. But also should be a pretty even, easy series. Yeah, 2-0, 2-1. All right, they take a game. That's fine. 3. Okay, just please close the series out. No game 7s. No game 7s, boys. We did not. I will not fail 2 challenges in 3 days. I'm telling you that. I will not fail 2 challenges in 3 days. Here we go. Game 7. What team did we make a trade with earlier that I was like, I need to keep tabs on? I forgot who that was. Who did Klay Thompson play for? The Kings. It was the Kings. The Kings did make the playoffs, though. Alec Burks was their starting shooting. Oh, my God. In the playoffs, Alec Burks has been killing it. They did make the playoffs, though. So, shout out to them. But they got eliminated? Where are the... Oh, so they got eliminated. I'm like, where the heck are they? They got eliminated by the team we're going against right now. Here we go. Great. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. All right, 20-point win in the game 7. Who do we rely on? Klay Thompson and Russell Westbrook, our 2 star players, and then our 6th man, Lou Will. These are my 3 guys right here. Russell Westbrook with a triple dub, and then Klay Thompson was like, hey, it's not game 6, but I'm going to act like it is. 32-5-2. Conference finals, we're going against the Spurs, who have DeAnthony Melton and Lance Stevenson starting, but they have Jokic, Kevin Love, and Chris Paul. They have a lot of playmaking on that team, huh? All right, game 1 is a win for our Denver Nuggets. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we win. Game 4, oh, man, this is why I didn't want to do this challenge. Because the process of putting together players that I never really trade for is the fact that the reason I don't trade for these players is because they're just not that great. I usually put together rosters 7 overall, 790 overalls on my roster. Okay, I did that like once in the entirety of my channel. But you get what I'm saying. 1 series to go. 1 series to go. And it's going against... Ew! Look at their backcourt! Oh, sweep these fools. Sweep these fools, bro. What is that backcourt? Come on, man. Come on, man. They were not ready. They did not pull up to a NBA championship with... Was that TJ McConnell? and Wesley Matthews. That was their backcourt. Congratulations to them for getting this far. But, bro, Jason Tatum couldn't do everything. He almost did do everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave it a like. In the description, there's going to be some links to my other channels. I feel like a lot of y'all don't know that I've also been dropping videos on other channels. So I have a reaction channel, and then I also have a channel where I'm playing other games. I'm playing some My Career. I'm playing this and that. So if those sound interesting to you, links are always in the description. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.